Oh, hello, world. Meow. Is it on the? Is it on? Is it on? I'm opening a gallery, an art gallery. It's going to have rotating exhibitions. It's opening soon for Fall Arts Walk, and that'll be the first exhibition up. And then they'll be switching every period of time. Coming soon, coming soon. Absolutely. That's a good question. I really felt like there's this missing middle, so hence was born Catma, and yeah, this missing middle where in other cities we have galleries where you can see art that changes, not just a lot of art at once, but maybe just one piece of art. Who knows? Um, how does it affect being an artist myself? That's notes. Notes. Yeah, being an artist, I think, gives me a unique perspective because I know what I feel is lacking as an artist, so I have that perspective. But also, I'm really gentle with artists, maybe a little too gentle. I'm used to talking artist to artist with other artists, and it's very different to be like, I need everything by this date and sign this contract. And yeah, but I'm really excited about it. It's going great. We've already got I mean, maybe like the first 5 shows figured out, so that's really good. Oh, interesting. Like, what am I not going to be bringing to the gallery situation? What I'm not bringing to the gallery table, which might be a surprise for people to hear, the gallery wall, yeah, to the space, to the space, space. Yeah, what I'm not bringing is charging artists, pay to play. It's not a pay to play situation, at least not right now. There's a lot of things I think that are expectations. I think just letting people know what the reasonable expectations are is what I am doing, and I think that's the thing that I have found most problematic is when you work with people, you don't know what to expect, and they don't tell you what to expect, and then they kind of expect you to know what to expect with them, and I don't know, it's all very confusing. Ooh, do those have probiotic? Oh, good. That's a good idea. Now you're pro virus. Are are the keys key supplies? So anyway, Lisa, you're a filmmaker. Yeah. What are you bringing to? What as a filmmaker? Oh, you're a film distributor as well. So what are you, as having worked with other distributors? What are you not doing as a distributor? Yeah, but yeah, I have, and I owned other businesses as well. But I don't think that makes a big deal.
like to work with like an excellent filmmaker who like got things to me on time, or who didn't throw new demands at me at the last minute that weren't, agreed. I'm very, I'd say I'm like, I try to model act for the filmmakers I work with who are really professional.
You're definitely a professional. Yeah, you're definitely professional to work with. I would say that you're someone who's bringing professionalism, trying to bring professionalism.
Oh wait, here's the he has trash and recycling. It's just full. We just have to take it out.
Where does it go? Where does it go?
Okay, so is the problem that we don't have enough plastic bags in the, like what's keeping you from bringing it out? But you have trash and
Living la vida loca.
oh wait, take your notes in a notebook, not on VHS tapes and your pizza plate.
Yes.
Vitamins
I,
here.
f- I found one of those recently, and it said it was a big, like one of those legal length yellow striped papers, line paper, I guess. And at the top, it in very large caps, all caps, it said, "Make an accountability list." And then the rest of the page was totally blank. And I thought, this is a perfect note to find, because it's telling me what to do. That's P. P, 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 P.
What's in the coffee cup? Paper
Contraband, ban. It's empty. It was coffee.
China and I are gonna hold down the fort for a few minutes while you take out the trash and recycling.
Take out the papers and the trash.
I want it out of here. No, it's never gonna happen. If not now, when?
If not now, when? Now. Yeah, if not now, when?
All right, are you going to disrespect our Jewish roots now? If not now, when?
Hygiene's a really big part of Judaism. That's actually a fact. That's not. I'm not just making that up in this moment to back up the thing. I like how I'm like not. I'm just a hand. Just a hand. Hello, world. In the future, I recommend that we make a Lisa program mask that has like a blinders, but they go from your nose down, so you can't see anything below the eye level.
I've never been on the program. I mean, it had to have been a few years ago.
Yeah, a regular. Yeah, I wouldn't even look. I wouldn't even look. Oh my gosh. Now I'm getting covered in trash. Wait, what's this? Is this part of the trash? No, this is useful. Or is this a broken one? Or is this useful? Useful. Let's put it on here. Oh wow, when you can see the floor, it's really actually appealing. I see now why you're wanting to clean, because it's nice. But you should be cleaning as well, Kenny. How about this? We can hold this down. There's this garbage can. You have a bag of garbage. It's only 2 trips because there's like 1 box of recycling. Oh, look at that. Stamp ink. I pinned a trash bag to the wall and then, yeah. Okay. Lisa, you got to come back though.
I'm coming. No, no, I'm coming. I'm just putting this. Kenny's gonna take this out now.
Also, be forewarned that box you're holding does say human waste on the side, and it does have a skull and crossbones. So, it also the box is also voted.
I can't relax going up to
Just take it out, and then she'll relax. Yes. Oh my God! Just take the trash out. Take out the trash. Take out the trash. Take out the trash. Okay, so this is a good time for a good public service announcement. If the recycling falls out of the vessel, it is time to take out the recycling. If you go to set a piece of your recycling into your recycling vessel and it falls out, that is time to take out the recycling. Also, cleanliness close to godliness. I'm trying to be humble. Yeah, well, humility is actually taking your own garbage out instead of other people. Otherwise, that's bouginess. You're being a little bougie. You're being bougie. You're being bougie because you have a renowned filmmaker, a renowned independent filmmaker cleaning your studio. This seems like a pay-to-play situation. You know, this reminds me of actually a little story of when Lisa was making her film, and it was time for Mel Brooks to get involved and interview, but she was like, Mel, sit down, stop cleaning the studio. He couldn't sit still. He had to start cleaning up the studio. He was like, what are you doing with these meatballs all over your floor, Lisa? What are you doing with it? You got to clean up your studio. Woo! Yes. Yes. You have a wireless mic. You could literally be walking around and still be on the show. You could be cleaning. How far does that mic reach? Yeah, but look at how much nicer it looks. I mean, this was a mitzvah she gave you. She just did a mitzvah for you. No, it won't end up back in here. It'll get taken out. Yeah, Rage Against the Machine made a song like that. Yeah. Don't make him rage against the automat. Or if you really want to live like the most successful, then you just get someone else to regularly take the garbage out for you. But being bougie is like, you can be too bougie. Yeah, and I think that we've learned in society that time and time again you can be too bougie. It's been the downfall of empires, bouginess. She's not too bougie. Lisa's like the perfect amount of bougie. It's cooler in here now though without all those lights on. It's nice. Plus it's got the nice natural light. So what part of New York are you in? Oh.
Really cool. And I loved living in Astoria too, but the kind of the convenience of being in Manhattan.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Have you ever lived in Manhattan?
I've never lived in New York. My sister did, but I have not. She lived in Manhattan.
Does she have red hair?
Classic too. She has blonde hair. She's a blonde. Actually, she just had a birthday. She's 29 years old now. Yeah.
So exciting.
And Arrington's daughter's turning 29 in 2 days. They're 4 days apart. Yeah.
And Sasha must be turning 21.
She turned 21 already. She's going to Nepal tomorrow. Flying off to Nepal.
Okay.
Have you ever been to Nepal?
Kenny does take vitamins because I just saw him.
What kind are those? I'll take D. Do you have B vitamins? Because that's what I need is B. Oh yeah, B. B makes you have energy. Like a little bumblebee.
No, because I graduated Evergreen in 2013. It was at least 2013, if not. I think I probably came back into town and came on the show at least once.
Well, you've been in here. We've been in here since 2015.
I will tell you that this is a big improvement from the place that used to be on, was it Decatur? But
Yeah.
Oh, these need water.
This is better than that place?
yeah, this is an improvement, a huge improvement. I mean, there,
Mm-hmm. It was more, this place is more condensed though, maybe. So it's like more per inch. Or,
here I found more.
Well, it's just unbelievable how you can't see it on the screen, but what's over there against that wall, it's just so high tech.
this stuff?
No, over here.
Oh, all the
You like the viewers can't see it, but yeah, exactly. It's a way different scene.
thanks to the crew, and they can see it's all the set. This is the set. Lisa, all the stuff. It's the set.
I know. You have no idea how much he's gonna have to pay to have someone come bring all that trash back in.
Yeah, this is the set dressing. I've put a lot of time into this set dressing actually.
2 people got fired before they found someone who could place that dog food just right.
Yeah.
Cutthroat around here.
Maybe we should do this gambling thing while you're here. This is what we've been doing on the program recently.
Not gonna roll the dice.
No, we're doing the gambling. The dice game is long gone.
Oh, I thought you were saying you were bringing back the dice game.
Oh,
Oh no,
gambling now.
it's too dusty on the set.
What'd you eat for breakfast, Lisa?
I had eggs, scrambled eggs and potatoes with, I added salsa and a little bit of Tillamook, a shredded sharp cheddar.
Oh yeah, can you get that so much cheese in New York?
Actually, yeah, they've got Tillamook all over the country.
Really? Oh, coming from here.
Wow, Oregon.
Yeah. They don't have like a New York spot. I don't know where the numbers are now. Now everything's all tossed around.
What if they're in the What if they got thrown out?
Can you remind me, where are you working these days?
I work at the government now. Yeah. But you know what? A jar of numbers.
A jar.
A jar. It's a jar full of numbers. Oh, there.
Bingo numbers?
Yes.
In which department?
Wait, are they?
What do you do?
Oh, I see.
The government. It's moderately confidential.
Moderate.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You're not at the TV channel though, right?
I am not at the TV channel. No, I work for the actual government. I call it paperwork basically, but it's all on computers. I do computer stuff. I'm on a computer talking to people.
Nothing said on this show represents the state of Washington government.
I'm making things move forward, but I didn't tell them about this.
They don't know about
Everything on the show.
I don't make money here.
Everything on the show represents the state of Washington as a whole.
And then if I'm like, well, that's not something I can answer, then they say, aren't you the government? And I say, yeah, I'm the government.
Ooh, do you take complaint calls for the government on the show?
Yeah, I should do it on the show. So it is mediumly confidential, my job.
Medium confidentiality.
medium confidentiality.
I like those jobs that are so high confidential that you can't like talk to your coworkers and you're like, wow, how are we going to get this project done? So you only can speak very vaguely to each other, even though you're both like, you both know different stuff. It's good. Good times.
It's hard to do.
Society.
Write down four numbers between 1 and 90. Here.
Each of us do?
Yeah.
So I write down 4 numbers?
So yeah, you can follow the format. So you almost threw us away.
Kenny, tell us, what do we win?
Well, nobody has won or lost yet, or we've lost, I guess. Nobody's won yet. So
Ooh.
If I get you a really cute notebook that says the program on it,
I actually have your program notebook. It accidentally moved with me.
oh yeah, that's in there.
I do know just where it is, but I just don't have it on me currently.
I don't know what that notebook is.
It has a pen tied to it. Spiral.
Spiral notebook with a pen tied to it. Yeah, I don't know where all the stuff is, but I have like, I think I have like an intuitive system that's all on the ground, all these notes. And like, I don't know what's wrong now, but I feel like one of these days I'm gonna be like, where's that note? And then I'm gonna like, oh, it's in the garbage, and then I don't know, I'm not gonna know something. It's like, it'll probably be fine. I just gotta now I just gotta start over though.
I just noticed that behind your head is the VHS, the notebook. So maybe this VHS is like subconsciously mind controlling Lisa over here, being like, notebook, notebook, notebook.
When you get old school
I'm trying to remember if my half birthday would be in July or August. If I'm born in, if my birthday is January 12th, my half
July.
birthday is July.
Yeah. Do you say July or August? I always get confused June or July from January.
July.
That's why you threw me off so much, yeah. Is that under a 90?
you're having a hard time thinking about the number.
Oh yeah, because it's just a 7. I was thinking 07 meant you it would be go over 100. I was not thinking correctly.
Trying to do a special number. Kenny, my hair is getting sweaty.
It's hot in here.
I have a hair tie in my purse if you want one, China.
It's hot outside. Isn't
Two
New
hair
York,
ties in my purse.
Oh, I have a clip.
Give a clip.
isn't New York hot?
My purse.
I'm also wearing all black, long sleeves and long pants and suede moccasins and long socks. I'm not actually that hot because I feel like I'm insulated from any temperatures outside of myself. Let's see. Numbers, 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 numbers.
But I don't understand
Thank
what
you.
you do with
It's very kind of you. Yeah.
plastic.
Isn't it hot in New York?
Yeah, but we're indoors right now, Kenny.
Oh, I didn't put mine in chronological order, but I did realize you and I picked the same. One of the numbers we picked is the same.
That's also okay. Did you see the Don't Die notebook when you're moving stuff around?
Kenny, did you pick your numbers yet? The dog. Who's
The dog is Freddie's dog. Here,
the dog picked good numbers?
Can I open one? Yes, please, thank you. I'm writing my numbers in here. This is
Was the dog picking on that day? Is that the date?
These are the legacy numbers over here, and I'm writing these ones down. This one's so I can keep track of it all the time. I'm writing my new numbers in this book because I'm picking new numbers every day.
Oh, you have a notebook right there.
Oh yeah, see, this is my.
Kenny, I'm gonna make you a list right now of things that do not go on the floor. Gum wrappers.
Any garbage.
Use pizza plate.
Dog food.
Plastic cups. Hamburger wrapper.
Ooh, I just got a fun idea for you that people maybe couldn't complain about. What if we get you one of those like big stuffed animal nets and we can attach it to the ceiling? You could throw all the garbage up in it and you could keep throwing the garbage in there until it falls.
I prefer to wallow. Yeah? I'm gonna write down my numbers.
Pick 12.
Huh? Pick 12? Okay.
We're gonna win this one.
Where,
I already picked 12.
I had 2, but I didn't even know you did until I subconsciously was remembering your birthday and then picked it by not even thinking about it.
I'm sorry to ask you to bend, but I just grabbed my purse. I really need my hair tie.
Oh yeah, bending is one of my skills. I actually am pretty good at bending.
This fan is directly on me. Maybe.
Yeah, point it to me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I have a fan directly on me too. You're in the hot spot.
Oh, here. Is that? We're feeling better now with the fan. It's hot out.
Alright, you just keep pointing that at me.
Yeah.
She lives in Manhattan. There's like air conditioning there.
That's what they call it. You don't call Manhattan when you live there. You call the upper whatever. That's like a section of Manhattan.
Yeah, I call it the upper one.
Upper West Side.
When you're from Manhattan, you say, I'm from Manhattan.
Lower East Side is like galleries and things.
But everybody knows that it's Manhattan when you say whatever the thing is. Yeah. All right.
Still kind of wet.
You look good though.
All right. Here.
You look fresh.
Pick the numbers. Here you go. We're gonna put 4.
You pick 4?
Wait, you want us to pick number 4 out of there?
Pick 4 chips, whatever.
Did 4 come out?
There we go.
Okay.
What we got?
I think I only picked 3 numbers. No, I picked 4. 08, 80, 80, 21, 21, 59, 59, and 30. Well, it could be 08 or 30 or 80. 80. So we got 21, 30, 59, 80, 80, 21, 30, 59, 80. Did we win? Did any of us win?
Nobody won.
Wow.
Yeah. Let's see about the legacy numbers though.
This is a good commercial for why you should open a casino.
My brother got 1 number, but it doesn't count.
How many do you have to get to win?
At least 2.
How many do you have to get to win the lotto?
I
Have
think
you done any Zoom episodes yet? Where you like zoom in?
we have been doing Zoom in for years. Or I think it's been a few years now. So you can Zoom. It's been Google. We're doing Google Meets.
They did Zoom, but then they were getting those like Zoom crashers. What are those people?
Google Meet more. The Zoom was. Are people still doing the Zoom? Because even at they don't do Zoom in the government anymore either. Like I think that was only. Oh, this one's not even on now. What happened?
What's that called, Kenny? When the people like came on your program because they were like a Zoom call crasher.
Yeah, bombers. Like
Yeah, bombers, Zoom bomber.
we were, yeah, because we were in the basement a long time. Like in the
The 2020.
20, almost 2 years ago.
Do you know what that is, Lisa? Have you ever experienced Zoom bombing?
I just feel like you're not in the shot.
I know. I'm like, that's why I keep doing these like kind of game show voices because I feel like I'm just like the omnipresent. Oh well, now I'm not the omnipresent voice of the show.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. What are we doing?
Oh yeah, now we're in the same place. It's like I've zoomed in now.
When is your movie gonna be on the HBO?
So the movies right now on Canopy, which means if you have a Thurston County
The
library
library
card, you can stream the movie for free if you just log on to Canopy with your library thing.
I love Canopy.
Public library card still. They didn't confiscate it from me, and I have Canopy through that because the New York Public Library got rid of their Canopy subscription.
Really?
So yeah, you can watch the Automat that way.
How'd you get in there?
In Canopy?
Oh yeah.
Well, I have a sales agent who made an educational deal with Canopy, and I quite like it because, like, unlike a lot of streaming deals, which usually are just an upfront sum of money, which they don't pay you upfront, but like it's a predetermined amount of
Right.
money that they'll spread out over a period of time.
Yeah.
Unlike that, with Canopy, it's actually based on like how many seconds people actually watch it.
Oh.
Yeah, like I haven't gotten my first Canopy check yet, but I think the first quarter will end at the end of August.
So we all have to start watching it all the time.
Yeah, do you
Wait, no, I did get my first Canopy payment already. It was great. Yeah, so
set
yeah,
up a watching farm where you have like some computers watching it all the time?
Also, Canopy's great because I don't have to chase them down. They just like it just popped up in like a payment popped up in my bank account, and I'm like, this is amazing.
Oh, that's great.
I don't have to chase them down.
That's really good. I think that that's kind of the best thing you could have landed because it's also an educational resource. So it's like preserving the importance of the documentary film that you created. Yeah.
Program on there. I'm in the I got my book in the library, so I'm in the library system.
Yeah, today I walked into. Did you know there's a branch of the library inside of the Capitol Mall?
Yeah.
In the mall.
I didn't know that because I haven't been to the mall in an incredibly long time, but that makes me want to go to the mall.
It's a very limited.
That's okay. I still want to go there just to see it.
You could pick
It's
up
cool.
there, like you could request your item to be sent there.
Oh, wow.
Live on the
I
west
can
side.
walk there, yeah.
Yeah,
Interesting.
whatever you want.
This might be equidistant, actually.
So I went in there and I requested that I suggested, I think you should purchase a copy of the Automat DVD. It's coming out on September 20th. Okay, I'll send an email to my supervisor about that.
So cool.
Yeah, I do that whenever I'm in the library. I'm like, doesn't matter what city I'm in. I just, a library? I'm gonna go in and suggest that you purchase my DVD.
Yeah, definitely.
Coming out. I know you like DVDs. Don't buy it. You have enough stuff in here.
Blu-ray,
No, we're not doing Blu-ray. We're just doing.
DVD, and
Yeah,
like
the DVD distributor, different deal. They advise that the extra cost from the Blu-ray just wouldn't be worth it.
Mm.
Just do a DVD. It's gonna be a money loser no matter what. At least lose less.
Yeah, Mr. Gibbs is still calling. You want to hear Mr. Gibbs still?
Oh no.
Do you remember him?
Yeah, let's hear what Mr. Gibson has to say.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, and who else? Oh, that's you. You left a message. Is this the right thing? Yeah.
Kenny, I found 3 phone numbers for you in my phone.
Mhm.
I called all 3 of them,
Yeah.
and they all were the program.
That's
Bougie.
That's it's all online. One of them was me because you did get hold of my personal number.
But your voicemail for your personal number is still the program.
Seems like there are 2 numbers for the same thing.
Yeah, well, you must have like the original 330 area code number then. Yeah. Yeah, I think we've been doing this longer than you, like since you've been gone, like longer than since you were here. You know, and then like you were a main part of the program for that at that time, but that was
The formative years.
yeah.
I'll try texting both.
I left 3 voicemails. I don't know why we're only showing 2.
I almost do it on purpose, but it's difficult to contact me personally. So you can it's easier.
He's a government agent now.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you got
Middle confidentiality.
yeah. I guess some of that old stuff still works too. Yeah, Mr. Gucci left like a lot of messages recently. I think he was having a crisis. Mr. Gucci is getting his mail from a dead guy, and they know he's dead.
Have you ever tried to get him to show up in person? No.
What are you talking about?
Whatever happened to Amy Simon? Is she still acting?
She's in Pet Cemetery. So remember when we saw Pet Cemetery, right? And then like the mother from Pet Cemetery. Did you see that? Because that was the year you did the whole thing, right?
Yeah, we brought Pet Cemetery, we brought Amy Simon to the film
Well, you
festival,
brought-
and then I brought her to the
You got the
program.
mother who
Nice.
But I don't know what she's been doing since then.
Well, you got the mother who played the mother in the mother from the movie from Pet Cemetery, like the original mother. You got her on for some reason, because maybe she was doing another movie. You don't remember that?
I don't remember any. I remember getting a bunch of men to show up at OFS to.
So she was promoting maybe a new movie, and then we brought out her old movie. And Amy Simet saw the old Pet Cemetery with the mother, and then they made a remake of Pet Cemetery, like
So wow,
like
that was
later on, and Amy Simet played
The mother.
so.
Wow.
and they met in Olympia.
But well, I don't think people know. I mean, people don't know that Amy Simet was there seeing the old Pet Cemetery, meeting the mother from the thing, and then later on went to play that same role.
And it happened in Olympia.
She saw her in Olympia, and then later on, yeah.
With the mother, and she met the mother.
Amy Simet was
Did
in.
she meet the mother here in Olympia?
I don't know if they met, but
But
I
she
think
was here.
I think she was. I think that she was in the crowd. Though.
Okay, I didn't have anything to do with the guests who were coming to the all freaking night. Sounds
It
like
wasn't. No, it was.
not all freaking
It was
night.
a day
But I
trip thing.
remember Pet Cemetery who did that.
It might not have been your year. It might have been. No,
No, we did Pet Cemetery. I wasn't in charge of programming. Joel was in charge of programming.
What were you in charge of?
I was the festival director, so I saw all the the sponsorships and I was like making sure, like I would tell Joel, I was like, get your shit together,
Clean up the studio.
But then they saw, so I they were they met up together or something. That was
Oh, hey, it's Freddie.
yeah, that's from yesterday. 143. Bye, future. Bye.
Oh, wait, are we?
Future next. But Amy Simet was in Stranger Things. Yeah, you know
As the mom?
famous show. She was
very famous.
A mom, one of the moms.
She played Eleven's sister or something.
So she was in multiple episodes.
I believe
That's
so.
a big show.
But I don't think that anybody knows who she is. She's like,
Amy Simet, it doesn't seem like she's really blown up in terms of
but she is I think a professional actor though. You know? So she's like making movies, but
It's not
nobody.
too late. It's not
nobody-
too late.
Yeah. I think few people
I
know
like
the
her a
name,
lot.
but you can see she's in a lot of things. So,
I like that she was open to coming on the show as a guest.
but that was.
Yeah.
I did describe, like, it wasn't like a surprise when she got to the the studio and saw the situation. I think in detail I explained to her what she was about to get herself into, and she still wanted to do it.
Awesome.
In Hollywood movies though. She was only in indie movies at that point, I believe. Right?
80s movies were Hollywood movies.
No, she wasn't in the 80s.
Oh.
She's close to my age.
Oh, she wasn't in any movies yet, you're saying? She wasn't in Pet Cemetery.
She was not in Pet Cemetery.
Oh, okay.
She was in indie movies, but it's in, I saw when she was here, I thought she was an indie movie. I didn't think it was that she was doing big movies or something. But yeah. But that was like in,
Stranger Things big then.
yeah. 12 was it 11 or 12? But let's record a message to the
I have to do this. It's driving me nuts. You have like a dog hair stuck to the mic. And it never was touching you, but it was like getting close to you. It didn't. It didn't.
message to the future.
So what do we do?
What do we do? What are we just gonna do?
We're just going to do it.
Like this. We say, "Hey, future."
Hey, future.
It's us the past.
Yeah, in the past, Kenny got his recycling and trash out of here. If in the future there's still trash and recycling in here from the past, there's gonna be a problem.
You're gonna come back and I'm
We're literally
threatening.
today is the day.
Did Lisa go through with her threats, future? Bye.
Wait, hi, future. Bye.
Alright. Well, hey, we're on the hour. It's oh no, it's not. Why is that clock saying that it's on the hour? That clock says it's 3 o'clock
It's cuckoo.
with the birds.
That clock is cuckoo.
Baby shower started at 3. I'm the worst.
I think baby showers are like early usually. Look
I
at
know, but they're hippies. They're Olympia people. So
Um,
it's gonna end in sitting
3 a.m.
other things probably.
Yeah.
This is 2018. The doctors in real life looked at the car video because someone with the camera going. Bye. Oh, bye.
Is that how long the past has been speaking to the future?
Longer, but that was 2018. So
Yep.
we're gonna look at this one in 3
Oh, wow, okay.
So that was what we did in 2018, and 4 years we're gonna look at this tape,
Nice.
and then we'll be like, hey, no one, at least
The street scene's a nice addition.
like pretty soon, I'm like, you're gonna come back and do something like that as undefined, like or else, right? Like undefined punishments or something.
She'll just be able to like teleport here or holograph.
Yeah.
We'll be able to like holograph to each other like, "Hey, do you want to go get a holographic coffee? Yeah, let's meet up in
How much
Dubai."
satisfaction I get from recycling. Not so much trash or I mean, I've got trash, compost, and I go out of my way to compost in New York City because they don't make it easy. I have to collect it, and then once a week I get a window of a few hours to go drop it off at the farmer's market.
Do you put it in your freezer?
I put it in my freezer.
That's the best way to compost. So not stinky.
But I love recycling. It's like it gives me almost as much satisfaction. Shit, that's the time.
Oh yeah. So I might have to go on. It's about
Oh no.
Where are we into the program?
we only have about 18 minutes left.
18 minutes left.
Yeah.
I can do 18 more minutes. By the way, China, if you gotta go, like no, like you already like.
I am gonna have to go soon, but I'm so glad I got to see you. Every time that I've missed you when you came through town, and I was like, "What? Where's Lisa?" We have a library card, and we will absolutely. We have a projector as well. Yes, I have, and I.
And they pay Canopy. I'm really happy with Canopy and like
I'm so excited to see it.
the payment that they give. It's pretty fair. Like I'm really pleased with it. Yeah, it feels good.
It's awesome.
I would appreciate it if you would.
Yeah, absolutely.
They do pay me by the second that you watch it.
Do you have a promo like flyer thing that you have for when it's coming out, or like do you have one for Canopy? If you send me like a PDF of that, I'll print it and then let people know. I'll just put it up on the board outside. People can watch it on the library. Like, did you know you can watch this through your library's Canopy? And then people just promo it that way.
To know exact, because I will make something specific for you. Can you tell me what dimensions would be best for you? What would you like?
Pretty much whatever dimensions you want. I mean, I have space for these kinds of things, so.
I mean, so first of all,
I don't need like a huge, like the size that was up at Capitol Theater, but do they still have that? Do they still have the poster?
if you had enough space for the poster, we could use a poster plus, but that's huge. So I doubt you have that kind of space. We could like put the ad on the poster, or I could send you something small. You just let me know the dimensions.
I think something smaller because the poster, but there should be a poster up in here
There's not the space for that in here, but.
on the ceiling.
Yeah, I don't know where it would go. I'm really into all the cats and dogs. I would not advise. I'm really not.
The seal. The seal.
I'm not so into myself that I believe that I think, Kenny's in the thank you section of the end credits.
So cool.
Well, I tried to go. We were talking about this. It was
I know, I was really bummed that I missed it.
we were like on that episode. You could watch it the day. We're like, I'm gonna go. Like after this, I'm gonna go see this movie.
And then it was earlier than we thought it was.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure OFS will at some point
Like run it
probably
on
bring
the
it
regular.
back again because I think the Automat's going to get nominated for awards.
Yes.
And that'd be a good time for them to play it again.
Yes.
Is it a feature?
Yes, it's a documentary feature, and then we're also like eligible in the best original song category. And then there's some award shows that are specific for documentaries, and those award shows have multiple documentary categories, like first time director or best
Mm.
film.
Yeah.
You know, people work on documentaries for as long as you do.
Yeah.
Documentary takes that long.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think a lot of films take that long, especially first films.
I think that people rush things and then the quality isn't as good.
I've been trying to explain this about Katma. A lot of people were just like, just open the doors. I'm like, no, no, it needs to be particular. Particular. All right, well, before you call, although send him my love, please. I do actually have to run because I'm meeting. We're having a show tonight, 7 p.m. at Katma. It's going to be outside. There's the Love Oli Fest. They have the streets closed down right now. So when you're done watching the program, you could come down to downtown Olympia and see some live music. Yeah, Dominica Diavalera is going to be performing her solo set for kind of probably the last time for a minute because she's having a baby. So yeah, babies everywhere. Babies here and there. But yeah, I'm going to go from here to there. And I love you, Lisa. And I love you, Kenny.
Commitment from you to
Oh my gosh, I really wish that my phone was set up to just like hack into the streaming of the program right now so we could just go with the wireless mic and just do it on the show and show it on the show, but I'm not set up today for that. Lisa, this is because Kenny's trying to teach you a life lesson right now, which is that instead of ultimatums, he prefers like the Tom Sawyer Huck Finn kind of method. Like, look how much fun I'm having taking out all of this recycling and garbage. Let's go have a play date taking out the garbage, and that would be more fun, right? Like going bowling. If taking the garbage out was like as fun as going bowling. No, I know, but he's telling you. He's saying you're. Yeah. Okay, I don't know if you know. I really have to go, but before I go, I just love this fun fact that I happen to know about Kenny, which is that Kenny, when he was a kid, his mom was like, "Here, read these parenting books, Kenny." So instead of getting the parenting book and thinking, "I'm going to read this book and then I'm going to do what the book says," she was like, that seems not as efficient as just telling Kenny, like, read this book because this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah. And isn't that incredible? I actually think that's a method I've never heard done before that is pretty ingenious. Yeah. You don't read the parenting book and then parent. You just get your kid to read the parenting book. It's ingenious. It's ingenious. Do you plan on having kids, Lisa? Okay. They're going to be so awesome. That's why I asked. There won't be the threat because there'll be her genetic spawn who will just naturally clean after themselves.
I hear China's explanation about, the way that you prefer things. But honestly, I came to the show. I stayed longer than I said I was going to. I picked up your trash. And, I feel like even if I asked you nicely, please, can we, go take out the trash? I feel like I still wouldn't get you to say yes. So I feel like it's a lose-lose situation.
Let's try it. I'll referee. Okay. So wait. We're gonna do playback theater here. It's playback theater, and we're gonna have you reverse the roles for a minute. So Kenny, you're gonna be Lisa, and Lisa, you're gonna be Lisa in that moment, telling Kenny about the garbage, and then you'll be Kenny receiving that information the way you would like him to receive it. This is a real method. Let's do it. Yeah, you're reversing roles. Not just like not theoretic. You are going to be Lisa in this role. You're Lisa. We're doing playback, so we're taking what just happened and you're doing it again, like Teletubbies or something. Kenny's skipping ahead in the process, but yes, I like this. This is good.
Sure, Lisa, let's go take out the trash.
Your daily life skills with me.
Are you still recording in 4.3, or does the program get recorded in 16.9?
We are in 4.3 on video.
Forever.
4-3.
VHS. What is it? 480, I think. Is it about?
Have there been any conversations of going full screen, widescreen?
No. No, not really. This is the look. This is the way it goes. I mean, this is how.
So when it airs on TCTV, they put the bars on the side?
It's kind of awful on TCTV. They do double because they still run.
Double?
So
Yeah, the bars all around.
TCTV still plays in SD. And I think it might be Comcast is basically at this point just like it seems like it'd be cheaper for Comcast to just run HD from TCTV, but they don't like TCTV, so they've been running it in SD. So they actually are still broadcasting everything they have in SD in 4.3, even though like that's like way old now at this point.
TCTV is broadcasting 4.3?
So TCTV is broadcasting in 4.3,
Still?
but they don't accept 4.3 videos. So what they are doing is like broadcasting, like downscaling HD videos from other people, and then putting them on the channel in like 4.3 like it used to. It's as if it was like before everybody had HD, but people were doing HD, so you give them HD and then they put it on the 4.3. But now everybody in the world has HD TVs, so they're playing like a downscaled HD to SD, and then at home people are rescaling it. So at home, I don't know what other shows look like, but yeah, there's bars on it. But then we are 4.3, so when we send them the videos, we send them an SD file with bars on the side. We call them bars. What's the family word for the bars? You know?
Yeah. There's a
Whatever.
Letterbox. That's correct. I know. No, I'm just curious now. Now I'm really curious about this conversation.
And then, so we're giving them an HD file, which is, I think it's like not HD, but it's 4.3, whatever they can accept. But then then Comcast puts the bars again on it. So then now if you watch it on TCTV on cable, it's like the whole we're like a small square on your whole TV.
Yeah, it's like a small TV on a big TV.
I actually don't watch TCTV anymore. I hate to admit it, but that's like it's on YouTube also. So if I'm like monitoring like later on, I look at the YouTube because I don't have cable anymore. But I know if
You don't have cable?
I don't have cable television. No.
Oh, wow.
It's like
You pay for it?
No, I just was surprised Kenny didn't have cable. Because we've been needing to get together and talk about Big Brother on the show and a bunch of different stuff, but
it's all online now. I mean,
yeah, everything's online.
nobody watches broadcast television anymore, even though that's supposedly still my main medium, is the TCTV broadcast medium, but
I want to go on TCTV and have a show, but I just didn't have enough time. I haven't had enough time lately. They were closed for a while because of the pandemic when everyone had a lot of time.
they're doing
But
what they call pop-up TV now. So on some Saturdays, they have the whole studio, they have it set up, and you don't have to do anything.
oh, what?
You have to go there and like run the machine.
Right. Now you can just pop up and have a show?
Now they're scheduling on Saturdays, instead of having like every TCTV show, and there's like show up for your half an hour or whatever, and then there's just like everybody's already doing it.
Oh my gosh, this is so good. Yes, you do.
I actually have someone professionally post printed smaller posters. I'm gonna send one. I forgot about
Oh, perfect.
I forgot that I have those.
I'm very excited. Well, before I run, I made a. You guys didn't really get to see it because we were rushing through the gallery so fast. But I finally made that sculpture fragility out of the egg cartons I've been saving since 2020. Oh, did you notice it? I got a text while I was here that Arrington knocked into it a little. He said I didn't knock into it, but it somehow broke in half. And I'm like, but it's okay. It's repairable. No, it needed to be reinforced anyway. It's called fragility. Yeah, it's super fragile, made out of egg cartons, but it's like a jacket made of armor. Do you remember I wanted to make a whole suit? All those cartons only could make the jacket. So, you know. That's what everyone said. They're like, we thought you were going to use that to soundproof. I'm like, soundproof, schmoundproof. Let's make a jacket. Okay. I love you. Have fun at that baby shower. Yes. Thanks for letting me come on the program, y'all. Kenny, I want to see you again soon. We got to catch up on this Big Brother stuff. We got to talk some smack. Talk some smack about strategy. Okay.
Do you know if you're coming to New York for anything?
I would love to come to New York for something, but I'm not quite sure. But I would even maybe just come to visit. Yeah, because I have a lot of frequent flyer miles, so I need to go somewhere. Andrew, wait, is he answered yet? Hi, it's China. Good, long time no see. I have to come visit sometime. All right, well, I'm just leaving, but Lisa's here.